Hello, everyone, and welcome back to LBT Halo's continuous coverage. Overkill? Oh my god, that would have been twice that we cut into an overkill. In this case, though, just a triple, as we are in Game 3, tied 1-all. ITB, though, with the 1-0 lead.
ITB really impressing me. We saw how much damage WuTum was putting down on the map versus Shopify. I have to see if he can replicate that. I think that level of damage could be enough to overcome it. Native, right now, they do have that 1-0 lead. Gilkey doing such a good job with his camos. Recognizing it's more important that he stays alive around the hill than it is for him to milk any time right now. Because if he can buy enough time for his teammates to show up, it's going to lead to even more hill time. That's exactly what has happened. ITB go 3 dead, and Gilkey can comfortably sit in this hill. They could potentially tie this 1-1.
Gilkey was such a massive pickup for Native Gaming. Maybe didn't perform as well as we would have liked to have seen online. They did get a top 6 in one of those open series. Gilkey, though, is a guy that just performs on land. He's a land performer, as he ultimately goes down there now before securing 80% of the hill time for Native Gaming. But it's just Barcode alive now for that Native Gaming squad, as WuTum has possession of the hill and stops the clock. Native Gaming are going to have to come off spawn and break through and break this setup one more time if they want to tie it up 1-all.
WuTum still the only person in pools on mouse and keyboard, as far as I understand. Are a few talented mouse and keyboard players in the open bracket, but he's really putting on display the capabilities of this input. I mean, we saw him running the flag earlier with that instant flag grab, those quick flicks, look up in the sky. I mean, the way he moves around the map, though, is what impresses me the most, because he's so young. How does he already know how professional Halo flows? I mean, maybe that experience from Splitgate adds up, but and this is a young talent that I think, you know, is someone that we could look out for on top teams in the future as well.
Yeah, wouldn't be too crazy to think that WuTum would be a guy that would get pulled across the pond just like Legend did to compete on one of the top rosters in the world, as 2 go down on each side, hopping on board with the aforementioned WuTum, as he's got possession of the hill, looking to possess the cross from Gilkey. Good shot to descope Gilkey, but it looks like WuTum is going to go down. 2 down on each side again, but in that neutral situation, Native Gaming are finding the OBJ efficiency. Barcode needs to find this slay in gold, but he goes down instead to zMightys. A big win there. Could give possession back to ITB.
I don't know how Barcode got into A in the first place. If he spawned there, that's an error from ITB. You've got to control that elevator side. Being in the hill is actually not close enough to block the elevator, as we see some body disrespect coming out from Mighty. Build himself a little bit. Let's see if he can fill himself with this shock as well. But finally, this is the type of setup that ITB was looking for. Hopefully they have a player blocking the spawn in the elevator, but what a shot there through the grenade smoke. Are you kidding me?
And I can hear the proverbial screams of the EU crowd as they cheer on their hometown teams in ITB and Quadrant. zMightys putting on a show for the hometown crowd as he lands another couple of shots and doesn't get the slays on those last 2, but it's the 2 on the scoreboard that matter most. ITB regain the lead, 2-1.
TchiK with a massive clutch 1v1 here in the pipes as well. This is going to earn the rotation through the long haul. Shut down Gilkey, who has nowhere left to run, and now he can set up at the top of glass where he can rain down fire on these spawners in A, make them a little bit weaker before they show up at the C plat. That's exactly what he looks to do here.
Despite previously scoring, ITB have 50% on the next hill, so to win the previous hill and the rotation, it's a big win for them, but they go 3 down. Jimbo, the last player alive, as Native Gaming are going to be able to secure the camo and some points on the board.
Native need this hill. If ITB get it, that would be a 3-1 lead, which is sometimes a recipe to just play time the rest of the match. But if Native can tie it up here, they absolutely keep themselves alive. Keep in mind the series itself is tied 1-1 right now. So ITB from this position do have a good push. Might want to start taking some space over on the A side. It does look like someone is migrating over here to Whirlpool. Tries to use the grapple, but gets shut down by Barcode. You could tell that Barcode just predicted that that's what ITB would go for, and that's some heads-up awareness.
Man, nice regain here from Native Gaming on this particular hill where ITB got the first few points, and a lot of this bit has been led by Barcode, sitting with 11 slays, pushing in through the back of C now. WuTum. That's sneaky, and I believe he's been called out. That's why the grenade goes out. Chase grenade Great use of the grapple to avoid the grenade damage. Reposition. Get WuTum down to 1 HP. And now he's back against the wall. Barcode putting the emphasis onto WuTum, taking the fight to him, and he takes him down. Ultimately, can he stay alive with the clamber on a sneaky? No, he goes down, but not before an impressive sequence from Barcode that has Native Gaming on the brink of tying this match up.
Look at this. Mighty staying alive long haul. He's got to be careful, though. He needs to get these shields back. He did take 1 extra tick of damage, which meant it's going to be delayed. Finally does get the shields back. And this is exactly what ITB needed. It's just WuTum and Mighty alive over here, though. The spawners from Native are moving fast. And they have to hold off the pressure. This hill is going to come down to the wire.
Mikwen looking to lock down backside of blue. That should at least prevent ITB from getting fortunate long haul spawns in this case scenario. And there's TchiK, though, on it. Mikwen down to 1 HP in the corner, just looking to stay alive. The cross shot from Bat Ledge could combine for a TchiK slay here, as both are going to be able to stay alive. 3 up for Native Gaming, all 4 up for ITB. This hill could not be closer. The winner of this next gunfight wins the hill. 2 go down for ITB. This could be the finishing touches here for APG and the rest of Native as they take down 3, make it 4. Double kill for APG. And the match is tied 2-2 with 1 minute left.
The world champion stepping up when his team needs it most. That's exactly what you want to see. And look at this. They've already got perfect positioning for the next hill. They're predicting the A spawners, but wow, some insane grenades come out instantly. I don't know where WuTum threw that grenade from, but to shut down the hill player that fast at a disadvantageous position is amazing.
And you're right, Eli. Had ITB made it 3-1 with 1 minute left, sayonara, good night. We're on to game 4 instead. We're on to hill number 5. Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. Both teams vying for slays here before they vie for control of that hill. TchiK looking to keep Jimbo alive. A chance to 3v1, 3v2 bait and switch, but Native Gaming have it handled. Gilkey clutching up with the headshot onto zMightys. He's going to get sent back down to low HP, but the cleanup comes through. 3 go down for ITB. Heads up finessing there from Native Gaming. The 3-person bait and switch. And then Gilkey smartly drops the shock off the map. If you can almost see WuTum. No, he's not looking for the shock. He's looking for the next opponent as he helps take down APG and Gilkey. But Native Gaming edge out the scoring here. 26 seconds left. This one's likely going to sudden death.
That was some insane looking sensitivity from WuTum, only possible on M&K switching targets like that. But right now, it's Native in the hill, and this very likely will be the hill that ends this game. It's unlikely that either team will be able to get another point after this. And Native have been in it comfortably. WuTum does get a kill. Two go down for Native. APG, last player alive here in A, and he's not in the best spot right now. He's going to finally get shut down, and I think the plan for ITB is to control both A and C to force Native to spawn in gold. If they can do that, then the members of Native have to expose themselves in batteries before they can get to this hill.
Big slay for Barcode, but he's got to get back in the mix.
Wow.
Pushes forward, and WuTum has the cover. WuTum has the cross, but 4 go down. Mikwen's the only one alive in the hill. Oh my god, just as it looked like ITB were going to secure it in the final seconds. Mikwen with a 1v1 for potentially the win. 90% to 90%. What an insane finish.
They've got to start dogpiling in the hill. If you're ITB here, you've got to jump in. They do, but it's not enough. Native steal it in the last moment. Technically not over yet, but all Native have to do is keep ITB out of the hill for the next 15 seconds. Looks like TchiK spawned close, though, and might have a chance to step foot in.
Thought Native Gaming had it, then we thought ITB had it. Ultimately, Native Gaming do have it. 3-2 is the lead as the final seconds tick away. That will do it. What an icy clutch up there from Mikwen as he's able to secure not only the slays, but the final hill time. And that was a mosh pit at the end there, Eli. Spartans raining down like hail in Texas, as it wasn't enough for ITB. They had the presence in the hill, but Barcode, Mikwen, APG with that double kill on the C platform previously, ice up, and yet Gilkey just being Gilkey. That's all you need if you're Native Gaming as they take the win in the series lead, 2-1.
What a close game. We saw WuTum with an insane Jiggle win on that player that was at C Silo, and then immediately backsmacked APG for the double. But then as soon as he goes down, it's a 4 dead instantaneously, and that's what opened the door for Mikwen to get a little bit of extra hill time.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to LBT's coverage of HCS London. Native Gaming versus ITB Esports here, and Native Gaming iced up in that previous Recharge King of the Hill. They got a 2-1 series lead because of it. As we hop on board here with your world champ, APG.
APG just trying to shut down the rotation, deny access to his base on this side. He must have a call out that someone's nearby, kind of looking around, but this is always a battle of the snipers, and it looks like zMightys wins the sniper battle against Mikwen. Usually the player that gets the sniper on their side, and wow, I just realized that I said Mikwen, and that's just Mikowski's bad influence on me coming through in my casting in real time. That's insane. However,
My bad
looks like
influence.
the flag is being pulled by Nate. Looks like by ITB, but zMightys needs to kill these spawners if this flag's gonna get home.
Be a good way to regain some of that momentum that Native had in the end game, ultimately winning that game 3. Really close back and forth. They were Mick-winning, you could say.
Yes.
As now it's ITB Mick regaining the lead in this series, at least, or at least the momentum, I should say, of 1-0.
Sniper goes down. APG gets the kill on zMightys, but that's a huge early lead. We know how difficult it can be to cap on this game type. Looks like they have a flag out of their own, though, does Native, and 2 dead as well. This flag looks like it should go all the way home. I don't know if there's a chance that somebody could stop this. APG gets the clutch stick on to TchiK, and he was going for more as well, and he does. Oh my god, 2 back-to-back insane sticks. Tries to convert that into a flag run, but WuTum finally shutting that down.
Is that Reed 18 or APG as he lands back-to-back stickies to get Native Gaming back in this fight? 1-1 now. And this is not what we expect out of Argyle CTF. We got some action early. You love to see it. 2 minutes off the clock and already 2 scores.
This is insane. The pace of this game type has increased so much since the Bandit came out. Also, the flag did get moved a little bit closer to the outside of the base, so props to HCS for making that change. I think it made a huge difference. This next set of snipers is going to be so consequential, though. Looks like Mikwen able to steal the sniper of ITB. Should have their own sniper as well. It's 4 dead for ITB. This does not look good. I don't know where these spawners are going to spawn, though. Looks like one does spawn back base. Gilkey shuts him down immediately, and the map control from Native is insane right now.
Gilkey with veteran presence on the map. I'm calling that a ninja for the killing spree. And those previous D-scope contested shots, I mean, that's the veteran Gilkey as he kind of sort of nades himself there. I'm trying to hype him up, but hey, they get the lead 2-1. You don't need Gilkey on the map if he fries like he did previously with that killing spree. Spurs Native Gaming to a 2-1 lead, and the action continues here on Argyle.
Absolutely. I mean, just 3 minutes into the game, we've got 3 caps, 1 minute caps each time, but now could it go the other way? Looks like this cap has a good chance to go home as well. 2 dead for Native. I don't know if anybody on the side of Native is in ITB's base. And look at the throw from zMightys, a little bit risky. If he messes that up, that could be terrible, but he's gonna also get the help from Jimbo to shut down the flag, and if they can shut down the next set of spawners, this one's gonna go home.
Oh my god, that woo! Bridging the gap, jumping the gap, tying the match at 2, as this has been the most awesome game of Argyle CTF we've ever seen. Where was this all 2 years we've seen it? As WuTum, you can see all with that mouse and keyboard, looking left and right quickly with just a simple flick of the wrist. Now spots Mikwen down to 1 HP, gonna melee him in the face, elbow to the jaw, takes Austin down. And Gilkey, though, look at the presence of awareness from WuTum. That surprise pull potentially from Gilkey was not a surprise to WuTum and the rest of ITB. They have the comms, they now have the slays, and I imagine they'll be able to shut this down if WuTum earns the double, which he does. Unbelievable presence of awareness here from WuTum. This one's back and forth, tied 2-all.
Unbelievable pace of play so far. This next sniper spawn in 30 seconds. This is going to be where one team could potentially end it as well if the pace of play continues. We see here Mikwen just making it difficult for the other team to get control of these events. So important. Can absolutely deny access to multiple parts of the map from here. Look at this. He's just rotating quickly around, checking to see all the different routes that ITB could be going for. TchiK's gonna have a sniper. And look at this play from Mikwen. He's trying to go steal the play, steal the sniper from ITB, but here's a call out one shot. WuTum on the pistol side shuts him down. Jimbo's going to finally shut down Mikwen, so perhaps the sniper will go in the hands of ITB. What can they do with it?
Mikwen with some good opening shots on a Jimbo, but it's the teamwork that makes the dream work there as Jimbo gets a little bit of help. WuTum with the slay, his protege, the teacher and the sensei live from HCS London. Another assist for Jimbo. As Mikwen now at the halfway portion of the map, a crucial battle ensues for the 50-yard line, and the winner of map control here could very well win this map. And if Native Gaming take it, they take the series. Mikwen with another 1v1 on WuTum, but he takes him down. Controller supremacy for now as he demolishes mouse and keyboard.
WuTum with the late jump tech. I imagine that's maybe even harder on mouse and keyboard. Movement a little bit more difficult. So impressive that WuTum has even added that to his bag of tricks here. But Mikwen is still somehow alive, and that's a lot of snipe ammo to find off of TchiK. But no, Jimbo's going to get the assassination coming out of nowhere. The snipe's going to change hands once again. Now it's 2 dead for Native.
It's like the Spider-Man meme, but there's an assassination medal plastered over everyone's spider face. Oh my God, unbelievable plays in the vents as we're still tied 2-2. Plenty of snipes to work with, a full rack in it. As Gilkey versus Jimbo in a 1v1, and Mikwen helps take down Jimbo. Gilkey still with possession of the snipe. A sniper with 3 shots left in it lies in wait at the vents. And if Native Gaming can get a hold of it, this could be trouble. Another 1v1 now. And TchiK wins it. The reversal on APG. 4 go down for Native Gaming. This could be it for ITB. This could force a game 5.
They got the clutch touch. This flag was about to return as well. WuTum's getting shot from across the map. Gonna have to wait for his shields here. He does. The patience. Will anyone be there to stop him? No.
Oh! How? 3 go down though.
APG last player alive.
Has a hero potential. He's got the double. Oh, but he won't earn the triple, and that will do it. Jimbo puts in the third and final score. 5 minutes left in Argyle CTF. I don't know, man. A lot of talk about whether this should be a competitive game type, but if it's played like that every time, I'm with it.
Absolutely unreal gameplay out of these guys. I think we got 4 caps before 4 minutes had elapsed, so they were pacing towards faster than 1 cap per minute across the board. And then of course it goes to a standstill for a while. Finally some clutch plays back and forth, and man, what a game that was.
Whew. Wow. ITB find themselves in another game 5. Previously against Rebellion, they were not able to take. All right, here we go. Another game 5. This between Into the Breach and Native Gaming as we're tied off the start. Nobody able to take an advantage off the opening break. But it's APG making it away with a 360 repulsor. Possession of the Stalker, but he goes down shortly after. But it looks like Mikwen is able to grab the Stalker instead. That's the power weapon on the map that you want to control.
APG really stepping up his game this series, wants to will his team to victory. This is going to be a tough one though. This game type always so stressful, man. There's so little room to breathe as Mikwen is going to get the perfect kill with the Stalker. I think this guy is underrated with this gun. People don't talk about it enough, but he is one of the most accurate players with the Stalker in the league. I would not be shocked if he gets a couple more perfects here.
Yeah, APG goes down previously, but essentially brought Repulsor and Stalker over to Mikwen. So he's able to retain possession of a crucial power weapon on this map, and it's that 1 kill difference, that 1 kill edge that they have in the hands of Mikwen as he pushes up now. Has a few perfect kills left in that Stalker rifle for now. Playing for audio, and a weak opponent there. Picks off his positioning, but wow, they scoot through a little bit quicker than he anticipated. Down to 1 HP is another member of ITB. Another one goes down to 1 HP, and there's only 7% left in that Stalker. Probably can't do much with it as TchiK, but who knows? TchiK is somebody that probably could do something with a 7% in a Stalker. Doesn't do much there with it instead. But it's ITB who regain off of that nice start from Native as they're up by 1 now.
Up by 1, but do they have the map positioning? WuTum has not revved the engine up just yet this game. Yet to get a kill. Does have 3 assists. But you got to see a player like WuTum on this map outputting damage for his team and hopefully following up on the damage as well. Look at the push, the pressure from ITB. So insane right here. They get 4 dead if they can take down Gilkey. Yes. And now they should be able to predict the next set of spawns. based on where they spawn. Looks like they do now understand that spawner should be in C. Jimbo's going to grab this shotty and back up to safety with his teammate.
I like this play here a lot by Jimbo. You do not want to go down and give Native Gaming 7 shots to work with in that shotgun. And he's rotated so quickly over here to the driveway that Native Gaming might not be privy to his location. They are not. APG takes a couple shotgun shells to the face, make it 2 for the double. Repulsor gets him back to safety. No, he goes down shortly after, but not after 3 go down for Native Gaming. Time after time, ITB win the net positive outcome in these gunfights. 21-16 now as they got a 5-kill lead.
Mikwen has that shoddy repulsor combination, so able to utilize both here if he can find an opponent. I like his positioning here with this kit because he can easily get a kill if someone decides to round the corner. But look at the patience. ITB really slowing it down here. They're just going to spread out along that A side and not really give Native any free kills. It looks like no matter where Native decide to approach, ITB should be ready for it.
21-17 now. Native Gaming with the shotgun in their hands, but with only 2 shells, it's going to probably take a melee in addition to 1 shell to take down 2. That's exactly what occurs. Mikwen with the double kill now has a new power weapon to work with in his hands, 63%. So this could be huge for Native Gaming. They're down in this fight, but they've had better sandbox control, you could argue, which based on the eye test, again, they're not in the lead now, but this could flip. Here we go. Austin with the shots into 2. The TchiK with some defensive gunfire, and the flank from Jimbo takes down Mikwen and puts the stalker back into ITB's hands as they're in possession of the lead as well, up 2.
It's really been the tale of the sandbox. I mean, whichever team has held it has gone on a spree. That's how ITB built their lead with the stalker and the shotgun and the camo. As Jimbo runs through, gets a headshot on 1, body shot on the 2nd. Body shot is massive with the stalker. It immediately takes your opponent to half shields. That kill is going to get cleaned up, and it looks like a now 5-kill lead for ITB, and that is massive on streets. They should be able to collapse on the spawners as well. Look at this, all of Native spawning in the back of C. How do they play from here? They probably need to fight for space, but nowhere they go is going to be safe.
No hesitation in the eyes of Jimbo as he pushes straight forward with that shotgun. Love the decision making there. And I love especially, Eli, how it's the opposite of what they did previously. They made the wide flank rotation previously with shotgun, so that's maybe what Native Gaming expects. Now Jimbo just pushes straight through, holds forward on that left analog stick. 32-23 now as ITB have opened up a massive lead. Can Native Gaming come back down 8?
Barcode just hoping and praying that they've forgotten about him, which it looks like they have. Also has help, but no. As soon as he reveals himself, also gets taken down. It's an 8-kill lead. And if ITB can hold on to this and continue to aggress, I don't see any way Native can come back into this, but Native, they have a plan. They're coming up with a strategy. Looks like they are hiding on the purple side, and nobody knows Barcode's location just yet. If Barcode can spring into action at the right time, he could bring them back into this, but he is being so patient here.
Ammo up soon. Maybe that's what Native Gaming are vying for. Barcode trades out. I was keeping an eye on him ever since you mentioned him, Eli, and he trades out and down by 8+. This is not the time to play for trades. You almost have to shimmy shake and bait in a trade. Attempt for ITB. Back up, take the headshot slay. You got to start playing that risk-reward factor here as Native Gaming do not have enough slays on the board to play for any more trades. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty. They're still down by 8, so they're still within reach, but they got to find a different gear to their game here in a game 5 that determines the series winner.
Love this. So ITB recognize that Native are pushing heavily through this cafe side. They just rotate away and say, yeah, go ahead, push through. We had 3 guns waiting for you. And they just set the trap and they get 3 dead. Native are getting shut down time and time again on each of these pushes. And they only have so many pushes left.
ITB on home turf, making streets look like their turf as TchiK pushes on through on the B rails. Has teammate support, has the ping, and green light means go. A weak Gilkey is a free kill, all things considered, for the likes of TchiK. Such a big pickup for this ITB roster. Previously on Quadrant, who's hosting this event, TchiK has been the difference maker. TchiK has been the key here in game 5. He's got the most slays on a killing spree to close things out. TchiK, have yourself a game 5.
He's got the shotgun and 2 shells left to work with. Also knows these spawners are trapped in PD. Maybe didn't know. Looks a little bit surprised there, but Just 2 kills to close this one out, and this is the second game 5. They lost the first one, but winning the second means that they could secure a second place spot in this pool. Massive stuff for ITB.
Wow, unbelievable there. Let's head back to the alpha stream.